Victoria Cochrane here, Wednesday the 5th, is it, of May. Hope that you're all well. Here for another Spiritual Wisdom Hour. Please let me know if you're online. I need to do my cross-posting. I have a spiritual page called Victoria Cochrane Psychic Communication and Spiritual Healing. So you can always connect with me there. And I also have a couple of private pages which are groups, and you're welcome to us to join them there. The Spiritual Journey with Taurus Angels and Victoria Cochrane Author. So I hope that you're all well today. This is my regular spot, and I talk about things that are relevant to you in your spiritual development, your psychic awareness and understanding. We do a meditation usually, and then I do readings from about 12:30. Hi Kerry, great to see you, and hi Nicole, lovely to see you too. So, lots of exciting things happening. I am running a workshop this weekend just in my local area at Rocky Cape, and next week in Launceston on Saturday, May the 15th. Both about practical ways of developing your psychic gifts. And then on May the 19th, my husband and I are flying out from Launceston to Sydney for the Mind, Body, Spirit Expo, which I'm really excited about. And going to be exhibiting for all 4 days from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m, big days, except for Sunday, which goes till 6. And hi Shakti, hi Lance, hi Helen, lovely to see you. Hi Melissa, love your new wheels too, they're awesome. There'll be no stopping you now, you'll be out and about. So I'm so looking forward to it. Going to run into Melissa, I hope. And I'm really good, thank you, Shakti. I hope you are too. And I'm speaking, which I have to get myself into gear about. Going to do some stand-up psychic work and talk about my journey and all of that. And one time will be 5:30 on the Thursday and 12:15, I think it is, on the Sunday. My new book, which is the Book of Life, Lessons from Mother Earth, is now out and has been out since November, but is also featured on the Mind, Body, Spirit page because it's less than 6 months old. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm more excited to say that I've got 3 bookings already for the Mind, Body, Spirit in Sydney. So how great, what a great start. So hi, happy 555, yeah, it is too, happy 555. Hi Linda, lovely to see you. So we were lucky enough to have our newly married son and his wife over for 4 days, and I took them back to Launceston through Deloraines to visit the beautiful Seppenfeld's Emporium while we were there, and I got some new cards. So I'm going to do group reading first to start, and then I might read something from my book, and we'll do individual readings from about 12:30, and just let me know how your energy's been, what's been happening with you, and we'll go from there. So there we go. So these cards are the Kuan Yin Oracle, and they're pocket edition by Alana Fairchild. So I thought I'd draw one of these for everybody. So I'm just asking for an unconditional love reading for the collective today to start off our session. And if you're watching this afterwards, hello to you. I'm Victoria Cochrane. I am on the northwest coast of Victoria. I'm a psychic communicator, a medium, clairvoyant, channel. I'm also a spiritual healer, an advanced theta healing practitioner, Reiki master, and a spiritual tutor and author. So let's go, and I think I might choose this one. Oh, No, I've dropped heaps. And, oh, I thought it was locks of legs, but it's kind of Medusa. Looks like Kuan Yin Medusa. Many hands of the goddess. Phew, thank goodness it's not Medusa. Hi, Bobby. Lovely to see you. And hi, Deborah. Great to see you too. And Susie, blessings to everyone. That's lovely. Many hands of the goddess. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness. Beloved, she is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. Don't forget the masters of Kuan Yin is one, and the archangels, even the God, the Creator, cannot help us unless we give permission. So make sure that you ask her to help you, particularly if you are investing in or starting to create something new. So multiple projects and many different parts of your life. So asking Kuan Yin for that would be good. And the next one, so I've got my friend Hannah just texting me, but I've asked her if I can send some books up to her in Sydney, because I'm really worried that, I don't know how many I'll sell, but I don't want to be overloaded. So I'll just say online at the moment, live at the moment. Hopefully she'll join then. Hi Raider from Darwin. Lovely to see you. Yeah, Kuan Yin's beautiful. And here's another one. Sweeping Sister Willow. Here is healing that brings with it forgiveness and the release of old pain. As Sweeping Sister Willow gracefully sweeps any sadness and pain from your heart. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing of sadness and healing of forgiveness create the pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to claim it. So, freedom from lack of forgiveness or needing to forgive yourself, cleansing of sadness and healing forgiveness. So now's the time for that, and that might be a good one for us for meditation today. And one more. The artwork's beautiful. I actually don't know who's done the artwork, but it's Blue Angel Publishing, so it could well be Tony Carmine Salerno himself. But here we go, Bamboo Moon. Did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe? I love this one. And all events, circumstances, relationships and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and intelligence of the divine plan. Any apparent delay is in your favour. If something is happening for you right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. How can something terrible that might be happening to you now be perfection? Well, we need to clear, don't we? We need to clear old wounds. We need to clear the past, to forgive the past. We need to resolve our karma. We need to resolve old soul contracts. And so if things are coming back and just biting you and biting you and biting you, then time to listen and time to resolve them. If you're stuck in a holding pattern, if you're stuck in cycles that just keep repeating themselves, it's a good sign that you're stuck in karmic cycles or soul contract cycles, and they need to be cleared. There's always blessings that come from adversity, always, and it seems terrible at the time, but when we move on and everything's cleared, you suddenly see that that was something that was no longer serving you and had to go. So please let me know that you're here, where you're from, and we'll go from there. I'm now going to, I've got some more cards. You should see all the cards I've got. I'm a cardaholic. Divine Abundance by Tosha Silva and art by Fina Gonzalez. And these are beautiful. Look, they're just gorgeous. And how do we bring in abundance? Well, they say to give things away, because when you give, then you need to receive. But also just trust and let go of attachment. And that's the best way to receive, and be open to receiving, and to believe that you are worthy of receiving. And we don't need to share. We don't need to be in sacrifice or sacrifice our energy to receive. Altona, Susie, hi. Hi, Janice from Perth. Hi, Sarah. Is it Sarah? Sarah. I do know a Sarah who calls herself Sarah, even though it's spelled Sarah. Okay, so I dropped another one actually. Okay, so these beautiful ones, Divine Abundance Oracle, are also for the collective. And this first one is grounded. And yes, how many of you are ungrounded today? We need to be present in the present, to breathe our energy down into our bodies, because we spend so much time in our head, we can become really ungrounded. It can then make us forgetful. It can make us mindless. It can make us frazzled. It can even make us cranky. So grounding is really important. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity and courage. So yes, we have a lot of masters walking amongst us who are in a human body and doing amazing things, but maybe just leading ordinary lives. And all angelic and etheric energy must come through a human body. It's too high an energy not to do that. Hi Naomi. Hi Kylie from Queensland. Hi Lynn from Wollongong. Fantastic. Now please share my video, and I will be doing readings for people, but I usually do those from about 12:30, because I have a client who's really a lovely friend as well, and she came to see me yesterday and she said that she listens to my meditations on here and they really help her, and she has been through a pretty hard time, and it's just wonderful to hear that she goes back to them over and over. So you can imagine if I was just doing readings, that it wouldn't reach her, you know, and people like her who never let me know that they're there, but who actually just love the meditations, or perhaps the collective readings too. So I think it's a good way of just reaching everybody and giving everybody a bit of what they need. Hi Antoinette, lovely to see you. Hi Ginia. Okay, so oh, I love this one. This came up the other day. Extraordinary. So didn't we just read this one that says there are many masters living on earth who are doing amazing things but are pretty ordinary people? And this one says there's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honoured. So even though you might not be standing out, everyone is unique, and we have something wonderful about all of us, and we need to acknowledge that ourselves as well. Okay, and the next one is Divine Flow. I pulled this yesterday too. I love this card because it's just like everything is happening right at the right time, and this goes with that beautiful card that says everything is happening in perfection and in actually the perfect moment and the right time. So they go together. That's the Kuan Yin card. That's the Divine Flow. So if you're wondering what's happened to that job interview, if you're wondering why you haven't heard from someone, and actually that's been me, I must say, then everything's happening the way it should be, because we need to wait for other people to be ready and everything to align. So this one says, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. And if things are changing for you, they're meant to. Butterflies are change. Oh, wrong side. Everything's blossoming and happening. The universe is unfolding. The universe is working for you, not against you. So harness that law of attraction and thank the universe for delivering everything in the best time for you and in the highest and best way. So that's really wonderful. Hi, Sarah. Hi, LeGray. Lovely to see you. Thank you for sharing. Sarah says she enjoys the readings and the meditations. So, I just wanted to read a little bit more from the Book of Life based on what we've just read there. I will have a look. I've just ordered some more of these. These are available online at all good booksellers. I do have them on my website too, but you probably get them cheaper online. They're $24, but they have a meditation with every chapter, which I've recorded and set to music, and you can download those when you buy the book, and so people are finding that really helpful. Of course, I have 3 other books: Raising the Energies of Mother Earth, Beyond Ascension, and The Alignment of the Universe, which is about other worlds, and that talks about oneness as well. Thank you, Antoinette. But this one I'm really excited about, and I'm getting really wonderful feedback from. And we did talk about karma and grounding, being extraordinary in an ordinary body. Of course, we're all unique and extraordinary in our own way. So let me just ask the masters to guide me to the correct meditation. That might be the best one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. LeGrace says she has this book. It's fabulous. I hope you're a she. I'm not sure. Sorry. But thank you so much. That's awesome. Yes, Helen, I will get on to readings. So here we go. Spirit of God. Here we go. Clear the soul of past life trauma and resolve karmic debt. And we were talking about that. Sweeping Sister Willow. Resolving, healing all the past, and resolving sadness and lack of forgiveness. So let's do this meditation today. It's meditation 7 in my book, The Book of Life, Lessons from Mother Earth, and then we'll get on to individual readings for everybody. So, okay, clear the soul of past life trauma and resolve karmic debt. And remember, it might take more than one meditation to do this, but I hope you find this soothing and helpful. Take 3 breaths and center yourself in your heart and soul space. Call upon me, Uncle Metatron, to surround you in my silver light and to connect you to the unconditional love of the universe. Continue breathing in and out, working on slowing your breath and relaxing your body. When you are ready, focus all of your attention on your soul space and repeat this command. I now hold the intention of integrating all of the lessons of my past lifetimes and resolving, releasing, and healing all related karmic ties and debts, associated trauma, psychic hooks and attachments, and links to all persons past and present that no longer serve my greatest good. Send it all to the light of Source and heal my bodies, cells, organs, and energy fields until they are free of all of this discordant energy. Do this with divine ease, grace, and intelligence, to be witnessed by Archangel Metatron until it is done. So it is. Continue focusing your attention on your breathing and willingly open your heart and soul space to the release. If you feel a resistance, ask me to bring in the violet flame of transmutation to clear blockages of resentment, anger, lack of forgiveness, and bitterness. See, feel, visualize, or imagine the energy change and your body becoming lighter, freer, and more relaxed. When you feel or know it is done, give thanks and gratitude to the universe for the healing and for your continuing happiness, health, and abundance. Fill your heart and soul space with love and gratitude, then release it out to the universe with your breath. Then breathing in, ground your energy and feel my loving blessing. So there's one paragraph I'd like to read you before I start readings. And this is in the chapter around karmic and soul family contracts. If you currently find yourself going through events that are hard to deal with, or if your life is constantly hard or in turmoil, consider this. What have you learnt, and what are the blessings you can use to build upon? How are your thoughts attracting or not attracting better things into your life, and how can you, as the only one who can take 100% responsibility for your life, turn things around for the better? No matter whether it is because you have made bad choices or the tide has turned against you, there is always an opportunity to use adversity as a gateway for learning, evolvement and new beginnings. A glass half full is always better than one half empty, even if one needs to work at believing it. And I just think that says it all, doesn't it? And so we can change our reality just by monitoring our thoughts and making sure that we can believe that anything's possible and believe that things can get better. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please drop me a line to let me know how that short meditation went for you, and then I will do a card. And if you're asking for a card, then I take it that you also give me permission to tune into you should I need to get some clarity. Please also share this video so other people can benefit as well. Thank you, Sarah. That's awesome. Just before I start readings, I just want to show you, I'm really getting into macrame now, and I'm making this for my granddaughter, and even though it's a bit skewy, if only because I've been doing this pattern, I found these cute little beads and I've sewn them on and going to hang that in her room at her dad's place. And I just wanted to share. Macrame is really coming back, and I just got this beautiful yarn from Spotlight, so it's lots of fun, and I'm knitting as well, so I really don't have time, but I make time because I love it. And that's a good way of really helping you to be positive when you're doing something for someone or making something that you know someone else would love. So okay, so I am going to get on to cards, and there was one that just stuck out to me. Deborah Anderson, I have cataract surgery tomorrow. You'll be fine. I've had both my cataracts done at the age of 50, believe it or not. And I was sitting in the waiting room, and the older ladies in their 70s and above were saying, "You're a bit young to be here, aren't you, dear?" And I said, "Well, I think so, but I'm still here." And it's all fine. My anxiety is next level as the wrong lens was put in the other eye. Oh, okay, that would cause anxiety. Fingers crossed all goes well, as I'm really unsure of going. Okay, well, let's do the first card for you, Deborah, so we can put your mind at ease. Goodness. I have so many cards to choose from now, I can never decide. But I love them. I think I'm a card collector. Okay, so these are Healing Energy cards by Leanne Peters, and I think that's what you need, Deborah, just to help put your mind at rest. Just tuning into you. You do have an archangel with you. You have a key of faith, who is the softer side of Archangel Michael. So have faith, everything will be well, and that you will be well cared for, and they won't make a mistake this time. I'm just needing to shuffle a bit more. illusion. So really this just says repel negative energy, just really take a breath and connect to our key of faith, and just give her permission and give Archangel Michael permission to look after you in the surgery, and all will be well. So I'm just going to choose another card. I just don't think that that was a particularly clear message. Sometimes they need like an extra shuffling or clearing. So let's do this. Hi Laura Lou, great to see you. Yeah, let go of attachment. So all the cards are saying you don't need to worry. Like the illusion one says, don't worry. Just breathe. Just have faith that everything will be fine, and just really talk to Archea, Faith, and Archangel Michael the whole time. You'll feel their presence. So all the best for you, and you'll be able to see clearly afterwards. So just think about that. That would be great. Kayleen Matthews, lovely to see you. LeGray, let's do a card for you now. So I'll just clear my energy so that I can get a reading just for the person that I am focusing on. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. LeGray, I'll just tune into you. You have a lot of energy on your left shoulder. It looks red. It's either anger or let me feel into it. And it's more frustration. Left. So you're frustrated. I get the word mother, but that could be wrong. But if you're having trouble being heard, or you really want to say something but you don't know how to say it, our key of faith actually is a wonderful one to bring in, Archangel Michael, to speak your truth with love and to actually just communicate how you're feeling, because it seems to me that there's lots of burden on you at the moment, and it feels like a family member, like your mother, but it's because it's on your left side, but it also feels like that, and it's hard to say what we need to say, but the truth will always come out anyway. So it's best to just find a way to say things, to unburden yourself, but also to allow that person to have the chance to tell their side of the story. So I hope that resonates with you. Janice says she's working in the now, so that's great. Helen Elphinston, let's do one for you. Whoa, this is for Helen. Oh, two fell out. Everything is becoming better, new beginnings, so it's a one, but also you need to have patience. You know that card, divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing, so just have patience with yourself and others, because even though you might be starting a new project or things are coming into a new cycle, everything is in divine timing. So just know that it's happening. It will happen, but just maybe not in the timing that you would like. Melissa says, it was a cool meditation. I was in space surrounded by big shards of silver light, so thank you. I'd love a card, my darling. Of course. Deborah Anderson, I'm 55, so like you. I'm actually 60 years old. I don't know if anybody realises that, but I was born in 1960, so yeah, I'm blessed to think that I don't look it, but that is the reality. Okay, and Sarah, I'll get to you after that. So here's one for Such beautiful comments today. Thanks everyone for your interactions. I really love them and appreciate them. Melissa, here we are. Tammy says I look great. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this is for my beautiful friend Melissa that I'm really excited to be meeting soon. Oh, okay. 9, broken heart. So this can relate to a lot of things, but 9 is completion. It's nearing completion. So I might just tune in to you. I know a little bit about your story, but I think you've had a lot of tough times and a lot of things haven't gone your way, but there's hope for the future now, and time to put the past behind you. Whether you've just had a bit of grief or something, I'm not sure, because I do, Melissa, see some darker energy on you. But there's also purple healing in there, so blessings to you, and just give me some feedback on that, just see how that goes. Yes, I do mediumship, Lisa, but I do find that I need a bit more time just to tune in, and sometimes the energies are quite faint and need a bit of time, so I sometimes do mediumship on here, but I tend not to because of that time factor, but I'll see how I go. And then I was just going to, I have a step parent passing away. Any guidance would be really appreciated, please. So sorry, it's such a hard thing, isn't it? I'll just tune in. Do you know they have so much angelic support there? I feel it's male, but I could be wrong. But there's so much light. I don't think it will be much further, much longer, but it will be so peaceful. They're opening up, that the light is there, and it will just be a beautiful, beautiful passing. So much love for you all there, Sarah. And sending love and light to you too. It is your stepfather. I just felt it was a male. Stage 4 lung cancer, not sure how long. I don't think it will be long, and that's probably a good thing, but he's surrounded by love and so much angelic support, so yeah, I'll leave it to the end, Lisa, but I'll do what I can. So yeah, there is definitely a lot of spirit and very peaceful and loving. So coming back to too much hurt, it's hard to pinpoint, but thank you. Yes, good idea. That's good, Melissa. Christina, Sally Darkest, could I please have a card? Struggling to make a decision whether to move interstate. Okay. I might just change cards there because I have some earth energy cards. They're right here, earth magic cards. So this might just give us a bit of guidance for you, Christina. So I do readings online, and I do them via video call, and I don't think my prices are that expensive, $65 for half an hour, and I take payment plans and all the rest. So please, if you would like further guidance, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I'll always get back to you as soon as I can, and schedule you in as soon as I can as well. So here we go. this is for Christina, wanting to know if she should move interstate. I don't think so. I think you just need to stay where you are. And I've just got someone at the door. Hello, sorry, I'm doing a live. How did you go? Oh, lovely, thank you. Beautiful. Yeah. No problem, I will, thank you. Yeah, so this is the Strength card. It's a mountain, and to me it's like stay put. That things would be too disruptive for you, Christina, if you did move interstate. Doesn't mean never to move interstate. It just means now's not the right time. So perhaps there's too much to do, or that you're just still consolidating yourself and you haven't given yourself enough time. So I would meditate on that. But here is the card for you. Strength. And I did get a no in my head as well. So I feel at the moment, no. Doesn't mean never. Just means not the highest and best move for you at the present time. Okay, so Tammy, looking for a little... looking for a little bit of guidance in love. Okay. These cards do have cards around that kind of, okay, synergy. May I just tune into you? I feel that there is someone in your life, or possibly wanting to be in your life, but you're a little bit blocked off and you're not sure. But actually when you're together, or when you do get together, everything just flow. Perhaps it just hasn't been the right time, or things haven't come together, but it will. So also I think you need some work on trusting, Tammy, and just releasing the past and allowing yourself to love and be loved again. And that can be really scary, but I kind of feel that everything is coming into fruition and balance, and just need to be patient with all of that, but all the best. Kerry says, will I need surgery on my back spine? I'll use the healing cards for that, and then Shakti. So poor Kerry, back problems are so common, aren't they, and so painful. So here we go. I'm not sure if this is right or not. Creative energy and ideas are around you. A window of opportunity exists. Welcome it into your life. Ignite your confidence to move to the next level. Spend time in reflection, self-love. I kind of think yes. And I think that you will have a much better quality of life if you do. So perhaps just look at it as an option. Don't discount it just yet, because I feel that once you go through that, then it will actually really help you to move forward. But I'll just check. Jesus is behind you actually, and he's just kind of like, yes, do it, and just trust that it's the way forward for you. So that's nice. Okay, so Shakti would highly appreciate a card. I've got these ones, so we'll just see what they say for you. So many comments I've missed. Thank you. Sarah, I think it was just a spirit message actually. Sometimes we don't need cards, just a spirit message is enough. But I'm just doing Shakti at the moment. Male support, father-son connections and healing. You are supported. Inner father protecting the inner child. So this situation involves a male at the moment. So Shakti, I'll have to tune in to you and just see what that means. Have you had a father pass away? You've got someone in spirit looking down on you anyway, protecting you. And they're very strong. Their energy is very strong at the moment. So there is a male supporting you from the etheric realm. And they're sending you much love. Really focused on you. So just wanting you to listen. Yes, Lisa says, can I please have a reading, read my relationship? You can. Actually, I might do these cards. Different cards for different purposes. This is for Lisa. The Sun. Okay, I think you need to go back to the beginning and calm the farm with the emotions, because it's a number one, and it's just like really perhaps things are getting a little bit heated or you're disconnected in some ways. But when you can just bring yourself back and ground and just get your emotions in check, then you can start again. And so it's salvageable. It's just that you need to regroup, heal yourself a little bit, and he might need to do the same, but just need to take a moment to take a breath and just remember why the two of you together. You're welcome, Kerry. Okay, Jody, I would love a card, please, regarding a new job. Okay. And Jody. Oh, you're worried about it? Just give yourself time. Or are you actually in the job? Or are you just thinking of applying for a job? Let me just... I think you're really worried about it, whatever it is, but I actually think you'll be fine. And I think that if it's an existing job or that you've just started, or you're wanting a new job, you're being guided and supported. So just trust the signs that you're receiving and the information that you're getting, because you're on track. It might be your grandfather, Shakti. That's right. Okay, so Nicole, I would love to know if you get anything about the outcome of a conversation I will be having on Friday. Ooh, tough conversation? Okay. Right, I'm tuned into you, so then I'll ask. is about the tough conversation that Nicole needs to have on Friday, and I can see you're really anxious about it. You need to share your perspective, and it's all about perspective, so the other person doesn't know your side, so I think they'll be surprised about what you have to say, and that it will be a new beginning. So I think you need to have this conversation and then just move on. You know, once it's done, don't bring it up again. So I think that it will actually be a really good thing to have and not be nearly as scary as what you might think. So good luck with that. Laura Lou and Lance. Laura Lou would love a card. Here we go. These are energy oracle cards. Action. Time to take action. Perhaps there's been all words, but, you know, and there's two sides to the story, and it's like there's pros and cons and everything, but just time to do it. Whatever it is, just know that it's meant to happen and the light is leading, so it's all fine. So time for action now. It's ready. Whatever it is that you're ready to do, do it. And don't question anymore. Right, Lance. Lovely to see you back on today, Lance. Lance, I don't know if it's Lance or Dance or Dance and Lance. Here we go. My father and mother are from South Australia originally, so they say Dance and Lance. But I think, yeah, I'm not making fun of your name, I'm just thinking of the different ways of saying it. So here we go. Wow. It might be that things have seemed like you're putting in all the work in and not much is happening, but you're just getting started and everything is unfolding the way it's meant to, Lance, and soon you'll be really reaping the rewards of all your efforts. So I wish you all the best with that. Lynn Anning, you can have a card. Oh, this just one wants to come. I think you're overthinking things too much, Lynn. When we think too much, the monkeys jump around and we get muddled and we just can't see things clearly. So time to take a step back, just breathe, whatever you're trying to do or decide, just really take a load off your shoulders and let it go for a while. Hand all your worries to the angels or bring it down into your heart space and feel into it rather than thinking about it, and everything will resolve. You know it already. Look, the book is there. You know the answer. You know what's going to happen. So just know it. Don't overthink. Otherwise you just muck yourself up. Okay. Now, Lisa said she would like to know who's with her, so I will do that now. Lisa and John. I don't know if you've lost a brother, but it's a tall male. He's there, quite young. Says they're at peace. So just give me some feedback on that, because sometimes they can just pop in and we don't know who they are, but they like your energy. But he's a very lovely young man. Went before his time, but he's at peace. So I hope that's helpful, but please, I would like some feedback on that. Marta Okafolau. Are you New Zealand or African? It would be nice to know. Here we go. Marta, anyway, this is for you. Or Dutch, maybe. Okay. This is for Marta. Door to personal healing and happiness. So there's something that you've been wanting to do or thinking of doing but afraid of doing, or just been blocked from doing, but a decision you need to make, but when you do it, everything will just fly open and you'll be much happier. So it's a bit like that action card. Just take action now and just know that, trust that this is your path and you'll feel much happier. So if it's leaving a job or whatever it is, it's where you need to go. And sometimes it's hard to make these decisions, but we just need to. Hi, Casey. My son saw a white figure person on Monday. It was outside a cemetery and I could smell and hear things I couldn't. Wow, he's psychic then. Definitely. Was he scared? Sometimes children are very open and they have gifts, like we all have gifts, and then we kind of lose them as we get older. But sometimes they come in very young and can be a bit scary, and so we can just ask to have those gifts shut down. But it could have been, if it was near a cemetery and you didn't have any family buried there, then he's just seeing a spirit that hasn't passed over. Perhaps you could teach him how to release them, Casey, and just say, go to the light with love, call in Jesus or Archangel Michael. Teach him to do that. And then, I do help with that kind of thing of shutting down gifts that are coming in too early, particularly if they're babies or toddlers. So yeah, wow. It's kind of, you've applied for a new job. Okay. So, Jody, going back to your reading, there was anxiety around it. But I think actually you just need to heal that anxiety because you're well qualified for this job, I feel. And it's hard to predict because it's based on the good of the free will of others. So you don't have any say in the decision and you've got, it's out of your hands. But I feel really positive, and you need to be positive and just really focus your intention that it will be positive for you. Let me go. No, I'm not sure who that would be, and that's why I wanted feedback. So it's sometimes good to ask for specifics of who you would like to see, because then I can call them in. Otherwise, they do, honestly, the spirit world can be a bit unpredictable. So, great, that's great, Lance. Janice Snorri. So while I'm waiting to hear from Lisa, just tell me who you would like me to call in, and then I will. And then I'll make sure I close the spirit world around you afterwards. Janice, just clearing my energy. Love a card. This is coming out for a lot of people. I think a lot of people are at crossroads and starting new beginnings and new cycles of things, and water is emotion, so just trust that whatever's starting for you or the changes that are happening are your path and need to happen. And I'll just cross-check that with this. Just think outside the box and just know that sometimes we do need to just change our perspective on things and to think about things in a different way. So just take some time for some healing, but know that you're on the right path. So I hope that helps, Janice. And Sneha, I hope that's how I say it. Blossoming abundance for you, Sneha. Just again, let go of attachments to things. Just know that things are building in their own time, and everything just happens slowly and steadily, but you're building, building, building. And 3 is the number of celebration and of you're on your way. So a 2 is like just still consolidating, but a 3 is just moving forward. So good luck with all of that. Christine Marie Clark. Okay, 12 is still young. a bit young. He wants to be a child first, but ask the angels for protection. Okay, I was just thinking about you. My dad is to go to this cemetery, but he hasn't been put there yet. It could have been him. But call in the angels, and you can also ask Creator to back off this gift until he's 18 or something. But if you need help with that, just let me know. I didn't get a name. Names are sometimes things that... names are not my strength, I have to say. And we all have particular gifts, and I am improving with names, but it's not my particular gift. So I do sometimes get names, but I didn't get a name. Oh, Lainey, thank you. That's beautiful. So Christine, back to you. And it's nearly time to finish. Christine, patience. Everything is in divine timing. And it seems like nothing's moving, because if you look at this card, there's snow on the trees and it's kind of like the Ice Queen, but it's not time yet. Everything is just evolving, but can you see the light coming out of the clock? So it's all coming in. So just have patience. It's a 16, not long till 20. So you're in the middle of a cycle and things just seem to be at a standstill, but new beginnings are coming for you. So just have faith, Christine, that things are moving and that you will have what you need or want soon. Pardon me. Your Nan. Okay. Oh, Janice says there's new business and family changes. And Snea says that's correct. Oh, hi, Nicola. Nicola, I didn't see your message, so thank you. So your Nan. Okay. Yes, that young man's gone to the light. So you've possibly had a spirit with you and didn't know. If you felt like you haven't been alone, maybe that was him. Sometimes they're just really guided to us, into our light. She's a very gentle soul. She seems pretty weak. She must have been unwell or quite old. Something about the truth. I don't know if all the family are in their truth and if there's infighting in your family, but she just wants the truth to be told. She's like holding your hand and patting it and saying she loves you, and you're a leader, so you can lead the way and set an example and show everyone how they need to behave. Goodness, life's too short for all of that. Blessings to you, Lisa. Yes, Nicola. Okay. I'd love a card or message to do with starting my own personal healing business, mostly online, but also in person. Yeah, well, definitely think about, my son would say, think about your market, think about the problems that you're trying to solve for people, you know, all of that. I just kind of think, well, I just want to do what I want to do and just help people. Okay, you're at a 3 already, so I think you just go for it and you put yourself out there and you just start maybe in person. I would start in person, and then you just get some feedback and maybe just think about the talents you have and what the potential is for the growth of the business and the potential for the services you can offer and all of that. So, you know, make everything that's hidden unhidden, and then it's a bit of an unknown, but after the fog comes the sun. So just start with just start small and then take it online when you know exactly where you're headed. But I wish you all the best with that, because that would be wonderful. Lisa says I'm spot on. Oh my goodness. I was thinking, oh dear, like she was just like, the truth needs to be told and you're the leader, dear, and she's just not happy that everybody's fighting when they shouldn't be. So, you know, when you tune into someone and you don't really know what's going on, but fantastic. Thank you for that feedback too. Thanks, Nicola. And last one, Kelly and Sandy, and then I will need to go. Okay. So, Lisa, I'll just ask for the spirit world to be closed, but your Nan always has the option to come through. I'm just making sure that we don't have any more like that young fellow who was just there, who didn't need to be there. And then tuning into Kelly, your father. Oh, he would have been, he's like, hello love. He's like just straight out, what you see is what you get, but down to earth, gorgeous, honest, beautiful man who says he loves you and go for broke. Life's too short, just life's what you make it, just do it now. So I hope that makes sense. And the last one, Sandy, from your dad. And Kelly, I'll just make sure that your dad's still there, perched on your shoulder actually. So take the time to talk to him. And Sandy. There's a lot of light there. I wonder if he hasn't quite passed over properly. He's like being hanging around and worried about everyone. So it would be good for you to tell him that it's safe to go to the light, and that he can always come back when he needs to. He's like a big face in the sky, just looking over everybody. Feels like it's his responsibility, and he never wanted to leave. But, you know, it's best for them to pass over, because we're all on a soul journey and we need to continue with our lessons, resolve our karma, etc. So he's not fully in the light yet. I think if you send him, tell him that it's okay, and he's sending you lots of love. Guys, I must go. Can she see the truth now, I wonder? Bless her. She can. Yes, she can now. Yeah, that's why her energy was like that. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they can't. Sometimes they're still in denial when they pass over. But Lisa, yes, I get the feeling that she can. She's giving you permission to tell all the truth, or to speak that truth. Yeah. You're welcome, Sandy. Lots of love to you all. I'm Victoria Cochrane. VictoriaCochrane.com is my website. I'm on Facebook as Victoria Cochrane Spiritual Psychic Communication and Spiritual Healer. I'll be back next Wednesday at 12 noon. And if I can help you at all, please drop me a line. Love to you all, and have a great day. So bye for now.